Goal, metric system to metric system conversions. The metric prefixes are powers of 10. To convert between metric quantities, we only have to move the decimal place. Which way? We use the prefix bar, which is oriented left to right, big to small. If dealing with length, the SI or metric base unit is the meter. The basic part of the prefix bar for length is the kilometer, then the meter, centimeter, and millimeter. There are bigger and smaller units, but for the most part, that's what we will use. Let's do an example. Part A, 230 millimeters is how many centimeters? The first thing we need to know is a millimeter bigger or smaller than a centimeter? We locate the millimeter on the prefix bar, and we see that the millimeter is to the right of the centimeter. Therefore, the millimeter is smaller than the centimeter. So the decimal place will move to the left. How many places? Millimeter is 10 to the minus 3, whereas centimeter is 10 to the minus 2. That's 1 power of 10, or 1 order of magnitude. Therefore, we will move the decimal place 1 place to the left. And so what we get is 230 millimeters is 23 centimeters. Part B, 416 centimeters is how many meters? We first of all locate centimeters on the prefix bar. And so we see that centimeter is to the right of meter on the prefix bar. And so the decimal place will go left. So how many places? Centimeters 10 to the minus 2 or 1/100th, whereas meters 10 to the 0 or 1. That's 2 powers of 10, orders of magnitude to the left. And so to go from centimeters to meters, we move the decimal place 2 places to the left. Therefore, 416 centimeters is 4.16 meters. Part C, 912 meters is how many kilometers? We locate meters on the prefix bar, and then we locate kilometers. We see that meters is to the right of kilometers. How many places? Kilometers 10 to the third or 1,000, meters 10 to the 0 or 1, and so 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters, or 1 meter is 1/1000th of a kilometer. Therefore, the decimal place must go to the left 3 places. And so what we get is 0.912 kilometers. Part D, 14.91 centimeters is how many millimeters? Are we going from left to right, big to small, decimal place goes right, or are we going from right to left, small to big, decimal place goes left? We locate centimeters on the prefix bar, and then we see that millimeters is to the right. So a millimeter is smaller than a centimeter, so the decimal place will go to the right. How many places? 10 to the minus 2 or 1/100th, and 10 to the minus 3 or 1/1000th. That's 1 power of 10, 1 order of magnitude. The decimal place goes right 1 place. So what we get is that 14.91 centimeters is 149.1 millimeters. Skip to part F. 1.5 kilometers is how many meters? We locate kilometers on the metric prefix bar. We see that meters is to the right or smaller, so the decimal place must go right. How many places? 10 to the minus third or 1,000 is 3 decimal places to the right to go to 1. Therefore, 1.5 kilometers is 1,500 meters. Part E, 650 milliliters is how many cubic centimeters and is how many liters. First of all, 1 liter is 1,000 cubic centimeters. Now, 1 liter is also 1,000 milliliters because 1 anything is 1,000 millis of that thing. Or you could say left to right, big to small, liter to milliliter, that's 3 places to the right. So put these two things together. A liter is 1,000 cubic centimeters. A liter is also 1,000 milliliters. This tells you that 1 cubic centimeter is 1 milliliter. Therefore, 650 milliliters is also 650 cubic centimeters. Now, 650 milliliters is how many liters? So we locate milliliters on the metric prefix bar. We see that liters is to the left. And so a liter is bigger than a milliliter. And so this is right to left, small to big, decimal place goes left. How many places? That would be 3 places to the left. And so 650 milliliters is 0.650 liters.